Hey gang, I'm Tom. I reach my hand out and shake yours in a warm virtual welcome. Great to have you here. As always, give a big shout out to our sponsor of today's show. Today's sponsor is Predictit. I wrote it out in big block letters because it's hard to spell. Predictit.org is, if you can believe it, it is a legal site where you can bet on politics. You can literally win money betting on political outcomes. I have done so well placing wagers on predictit.org that I have to pay taxes on my winnings. They literally have sent me a 1099 in the last year for the money that I've won on predictit.org. So fantastic site. I found, I live in Las Vegas for getting close to 20 years now. I find it's a lot easier to predict political outcomes than a sporting event. So you may want to, for the fun of it, for some amusement and the profit potential, check it out. Give a try to predictit.org. And I always like to provide to you a way to contact me during these live shows, or if you have questions or needs that go deeper or beyond the topic today, you can reach me directly after the show's over. You can do that as usual by sending an email to tombusytom@gmail.com, tombusytom@gmail.com. If you have questions about the topic that we're talking about today, if you have needs that are pressing or great, that you need a direct contact with me, go ahead and give a shout out. But this does not say customer service. This is not a customer service hotline. I have a full staff that I pay a fortune to go ahead and answer your phone calls, your emails. The submitted ticket system is the best and surest way to get in touch with any of my staff members that can help you. But for questions about today's program topic, which, ta-da, print on demand, you can shoot me an email directly. Time permitting, I usually don't have time till after the show's over, but we are live. Time permitting, I will answer as many of these questions as I can. I'll get back to you when the show concludes. And as I said, for direct access to ask me questions about your specific business, you can always do that directly. Obviously, if you reply to any email that we send out, that comes back to my staff. They can notify me if needed, but you can get me direct, tombusytom@gmail.com. Okay, I have a lot of notes prepared for today's presentation, so probably I will cover every conceivable question that you would have about what it is I'm going to go through, but you never know. So as I already said, I'm Tom, the CEO of Cashflow Experts and the founder of the Small Business Funding Network. My background has always been in business. I've been an owner and partner in over 25 businesses over many years, but the business that I'm most proud of is this education company. For 18 years now, I've been helping show people where to get funding, how to invest in things like real estate or the markets, and how to start businesses. That's been our bread and butter core principle now for almost 20 years. My instructions and the resources we provide have literally led thousands of our clients to getting millions and millions of dollars in cash-based funding. I've also seen my students buying real estate investments using my business model and making thousands in profits on each no money down deal. So these things really hearten me. And every kind of small business that you can imagine has been started using my programs or our corporate setup services. What I want to talk to you about profiting from today is one of the simplest ways that you can use a small single person operator to make dramatically more income. So if you're Uno, if you're number one chief cook and bottle washer, as I used to call it in my former life, I was a construction a business owner, landscape design build firm, did everything, wore all the hats, as the saying goes. If you find yourself in the same situation, obviously this is a great topic for you to benefit from. But before I talk about that, I always clearly say that nothing that we cover here on these kinds of Zoom broadcasts should be taken by you as legal, tax, business, or accounting advice. I'm not a licensed legal, tax, or accounting professional, and most importantly, I'm not yours. I don't know what state you're in. I don't know the particulars or specifics of what you're trying to accomplish, what your goals are, what your investment protocol is. So always take this information and then go ahead and get your own specific advice, an advisor who knows exactly what your situation is as you go to apply the principles in these things. And always, my results or the results of others are not necessarily typical. People have to put forth some effort and follow instructions to succeed, obviously. Some businesses don't make money for a wide variety of reasons and things that are out of anyone's control. But if you have expert help and a plan to follow, you stand a very good chance. That's what we're here to empower you with today. So let's talk about doing print on demand as a business. And I can show you this to be a superior business niche for you to profit from. So there are many types of ways and areas that you can be involved in business. This happens to be one of my favorite niches, and thankfully for you, one of the easiest, lowest cost, and most profitable for you to begin from scratch to take advantage of. So, pardon me. So doing print on demand is the best consistent monthly income method you're likely to find if you're a single person business wanting no employees, no inventory, and no overhead, as I just mentioned. I can show you what stores, this is key, are currently set up already and available to you that already have millions of customers shopping there, buying the kind of designs I now can give you directly to you when you become a member in this program. The two things, it's not very complicated, right? Pardon me. The two things you need to tap into this huge source of cash are the graphic designs that are needed and someone who has the time to load them for you into the store's platform that will sell them at a profit for you. That's it. This is not big, complex business setup. And the big bonus that I will give you when you enroll with us in this is how to upsell other even more profitable items to these buyers after they get the initial stuff from your print on demand business. So it doesn't just end with the initial purchase servicing of that item. Those of you who have been clients of mine for years, you know and understand that's part of the process, which typically is called a funnel. I give you all of that in this program. But before I get ahead of myself, I'm already getting to the end principles right at the beginning. This is extremely profitable for you to start because this niche is exploding in popularity. No employee costs are needed, no upfront printing costs for any of the merchandise sold, and listen up, no registration fees or listing fees of any kind are required. So they don't nick you every time one of these items gets put up or listed for sale. So this is what is called a pure profit business. Truly, what exactly is print on demand as a business? You still might be wondering. So I'm covering a lot of information, a lot of ground here. It is when merchandise is automatically sold that doesn't exist yet. So it hasn't, the printing on the shirt hasn't been done yet. There's shirts there, but your design does not get printed on them until the customer actually parts with their money and says, yeah, I want to get that. So it doesn't exist yet. It's in an online store where a cool design or funny expression is then printed on the item the buyers want. What kind of items are we talking about? You see it. You've probably participated in it. You can make huge monthly cash flow in this kind of easy to start print on demand business with nothing more, but I can show you everything. But you can start this with nothing more than t-shirt designs, jackets, or what people call hoodies, either the zip up ones or the pullover kind that you pull over your head, coffee mugs, water bottles, custom pens, towels, you name it, you've seen it, you've probably participated and purchased some of these things yourself. That's what I mean by print on demand as a business, is that when you have access to professional designs or art or graphics, those designs can be placed over a plain color t-shirt in a store like Teespring. Talk more about that in a minute. And when the customer buys it, then and only then will Teespring print and ship their order to them and send you the profit from the sale. So this is a seamless transaction that takes place that you, as the business owner, are the beneficiary of. So you made the money doing this, even though Teespring sold, made, and shipped it. You made money because the design was yours. So this is the important part, okay? The non-important part is what we put the designs on. We put them on whatever people want to buy. People have their choices. The important part is, can you get access to the kind of best-selling, professionally designed graphic art designs that are selling like hotcakes? And in this program, the answer is yes, you can. You certainly can. So the way I like to explain it is, a plain t-shirt means nothing. A t-shirt with a clever design on it is an $80,000 a year business. What am I talking about? Not talking about anything complicated, not talking about anything that's out of the reach of those of you who are watching this broadcast right now. I'm talking about simple, catchy, classic t-shirt designs. This is my Shakespeare. This is my Shakespeare design. Sold thousands of dollars of this stuff. These are my two best designs. My Kingdom for a Horse, Shakespeare. And you can tell this shirt is worn. I wear this shirt every week. It's very comfortable, super comfortable. It's not low quality, high quality, great fit. They do free exchanges and returns, customer service, all handled for you. So my Kingdom for a Horse, one of my best-selling t-shirts, and everybody loves this one. Back-to-back World War champs, World War I, World War II, USA, still undefeated, USA. People love it. People love that. You can understand that anything that you can dream up, or we can dream up, or our team can dream up, and doing the market research is what leads us to these kinds of ideas. These simple things are making millions and millions of dollars each year. It's not hard, it's not complicated, and if you don't have to pay for any of the stuff up front, it's not expensive or out of reach for you to be able to do. So, very good. $80,000 a year business. That is what print on demand is, and how it makes money for you in ways that are so much better than most other types of small businesses. As I said, I've been involved in dozens, literally, purchased franchise opportunities, home-based businesses, started corporations. So I have seen all of the variations in any kind of business that you or I can begin. And this is the one that gets the absolute highest rankings and markings. This is the kind of business that is also growing like crazy since the pandemic changed things forever. So you always want to be going into a hot niche, into a growing it. That's one of the key principles of research you do when you're looking for, what investment am I going to make? What business am I going to start out in? That means it is a very profitable niche that can make you thousands of dollars a month in sales profits. $7,250 every month is not unheard of, because you have so many things that you can put these designs on. We will put them on for you. And you have so many choices of things that people want, things that people are looking for. People didn't even know that they were interested in it. I have no idea why, but this is a print-on-demand mug. Dad's ice cream. It's a huge, huge cup, huge mug. People love this. People buy this stuff like crazy. The markups and the profit margins are extreme. You can make a ton of money when you get into this kind of program and then see all of the options there. You can literally, what can you put on a mug? Anything, any saying, any expression, any current event, timely topic that can go in a t-shirt, a mug, a water bottle, you name it. And we do that design and we load them all up for you as well. So, pardon me. So I hope now that I'm kind of piquing your senses of all the things that are available for you to do. Print on demand means you don't need an expensive corporation either. Be set up to do this kind of business. This literally is a buy your bootstraps out of your house type of business. And you don't need to purchase a bunch of inventory to sell before you can start. You can start making a lot of income with just a few good designs. And I can provide those to you from my design library that I've built up over many years. So we have the things that we know, sell, and we're releasing and designing and releasing new graphic art, new slogans, new expressions every single month that you will get access to. Print on demand is a way for a design to be loaded up into an existing system without you having to commit to buying any merchandise first. That's what it's all about. That's the beauty of what we're talking about. The shirts or mugs or water bottles cost you zippo. Exactly nothing. They are only sold and printed after the customer pays you for them. Pay first, print, ship, deliver next. So this guarantee, you're guaranteed you're going to make money, right? When you are collecting the cash upfront first for the sale of the product, you know you've made a profit before anything goes to print, anything goes to press, anything gets put in the box. That is, again, the beauty of this system. And then you collect, after it's been printed and shipped, the profit on everything that sells using that design and that was created for you and loaded for you into a store where people are already shopping. So does this seem doable to you, considering we know the places that people are already going in record numbers, increasing all the time, to look for, to window shop, to search, and to buy all these kind of useful, cool, funny, interesting merch, they call it, right? That's what I have a couple of young folks in my house too. And that's certainly what they call merchandise these days. This is all done automatically. And my company can help you do everything. I mean, you need no technical experience or understanding of what goes on under the hood or behind the scenes. It is all done and put in place for you as a person participating in this program. You can pick the designs that sell the best or that you personally like the most, and we can show you all the free places that we can set this money-making business up for you. No website needs to be built for you. No buyers are needed ahead of time, because the customers come from the store where the designs are loaded. And you don't have to create your own designs. Again, they come from our company. These imprints or these designs can be pictures, can be graphic art that we design and make for you. It can be a slogan, whatever the funny slogan of the day is. It can be sayings or expressions, like my Shakespeare T-shirt, my Kingdom of Horse. That's a saying and expression with an appropriate graphic for it. Sells like hotcakes. People love that, and I love it. I wear my shirt all the time. Very comfortable, and that's been washed many, many, many times, so it's not going to wear. So people come back again and again. High quality, reasonable cost, great, timely, funny, and you are making a profit without any stress or headache on every single one of those transactions. As I said, it's all done automatically. Selling merchandise, okay? Selling merchandise this way is where it's at, because there's no website needed. You don't need to create your own designs unless you're good as a graphic artist, which probably most of us are not, because we have an entire team that is making fresh new designs every month and that sell really well. And we will give them to you as part of an enrollment in our print on demand cash advancement program. Selling merchandise this way, this is the new modern way. It used to be called drop shipping. That's totally different than this. This is print on demand, far more responsive, interactive, and definitely more profitable. So it's big business now, and you can get a piece of it to put a lot of cash in your pocket. We have the ability to help you do this because that's what my company specializes in doing for our members. This is what we do. We train, we develop, we release, we assist. We're an education company, have been from the very start. So that's the true beauty of this kind of side business, is that nothing is required to make money, okay? I've already said, where do you do this? Where will these sales, these magical sales that come directly to your inbox take place at? At one of the biggest, most well-known sites on the net, Teespring, okay? Teespring is where you start. This business will help you set up and develop that site. We'll load all the designs for you, so you don't have, it's drag and drop, it's not that complicated, but we'll do it. You don't have time, you're the business owner. We will provide all those services for you. How will this business of yours get set up? We will give you all of the ready-made designs. So you're not a graphic designer, you're not an hourly worker or employee, you're not a young sophisticate that knows all the inner workings of the internet. All of that is provided to you and for you as support as a member in this program. This is so you can see this is the perfect business to start, because the true beauty of this kind of side business is no inventory is required, no big upfront cost, no employees. I have them. They're a headache still, even in the digital age. The people that I have overseas are a pain in my you-know-what. This is just life as a business owner. You can avoid in any places that you can, you should avoid those complications if it still leads you to being able to make income and make money. Okay. No shipping, no need to accept credit cards. That is the cost. That's a big line item expense and a cost in my business and most other businesses that do that kind of online processing. You don't need any of that setup, headache, or the expense of doing that in this kind of system. No customer service. Believe me, you want to avoid that. Teespring will do it all for you. My staff behind the scenes will smooth all that out for you in this business program. And the best part, you don't have to make the designs yourself. We give them all to you. Is that good? Yes. If anything like this had been around when I was getting started, I would have jumped on it like a little kid on a piece of loose candy. Okay, this is what you want based on my experience, based on the things that I've tested, the product knowledge and the know-how that we have. This is a great opportunity for you to get into a program that is absolutely going to help you in whatever, increasing whatever your financial goals are. It is our print on demand cash advancement program. And for those of you that enroll in this program while there's still space available, while there's still spots left, while it's still on sale before the deadline at midnight Pacific time tonight, you are going to get everything included and needed for this business to run for you and produce sales. You're going to get all the current designs, all the future designs we make, because things change, right? A new political thing will come out that people will think is humorous on a t-shirt. A new development will take place in sports or what have you. So you're getting all current, all future designs that we make, help setting and loading up your Teespring account. That's going to be your first place, your first point of sale where all the customers are already at buying these things. The locations of all other accounts. Is this the only place you can make money? No. You can and will be given access to many other online accounts that most people never even heard of before, but are all like gold. You'll get your own project manager at no additional cost, inclusive in this program. What do? Okay, they load all the designs for you, and then we rotate in new designs. As the old designs get stale, they sell. People have seen them. Whoever wants them gets them. There's no more demand for that. We rotate in the latest, greatest, newest thing. So what you get in this program, that was my Cliff Note version. This is such a great business to get into as a total beginner, as I think you can see. So here's all the things that you need to make money as a print-on-demand business owner. You need the latest designs. Check, we got it covered. You need the graphic art designs that go on the mugs, the t-shirts, the water bottles, etc. You need to know where you can open a free business account, Teespring, I already covered that will sell your stuff for you and already has plenty of shoppers visiting their site, buying lots of this stuff already. Teespring.com is just one of the good sources that we can help you do all this on. They are a leader in print-on-demand merchandise sales exactly like this. I've been on them now for many years. So I don't ever recommend anything to you guys, my clients, my friends, customers, members. I don't recommend anything unless I've already done it, I've already used it, I've already proven if it's good enough for me, then it passes the test and it becomes available for you because we know it works. My staff knows how to facilitate it and work within it. And then we can provide the highest value and the best service to you who want our help as an education company to be able to do this. Okay, so in addition to Teespring, there are 3 or 4 more places I will reveal to you once you're in our program that you will make money from selling this print-on-demand merchandise also. So there's more than one way to, why is the expression there's more ways to skin a cat? Where did that expression ever come from? But needless to say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one place that you can utilize this program to a T to reach whatever goal you have and set for the kind of income you want to make with this program. Once you're enrolled in a program, you will be matched with your own project manager that can tell you everything and do all the design loading for you. So again, I don't expect you, certainly no one expects me to have to figure out how to get in and pull the designs from the place that they're at and get them dragged and dropped and loaded into your Teespring account. This is all done for you as part of your inclusion in this program. And so obviously, the last thing you need is the help of someone who has the time to load the designs into your business account and manage everything for you. That is what you get when you join our program. All this and more when you enroll in our print-on-demand cash advancement program. First, you're getting all the designs given to you now to start as part of your startup. Dozens of them are already done. We already know they work, and they're waiting for you ready to sell. Okay, I've already showed you a couple of great examples of the shirts. Simple. So this is not, it doesn't need to be rocket science. You don't need to put E equals MC squared on a t-shirt to make it a bestseller. It needs to be down to earth, easy to understand, humorous. Okay, that's what we're talking about. And every new design that we develop in the next 6 months is yours free also in this program. So you have constantly new merch to sell as the fads and tastes change, which clearly in our new modern internet age, it seems like it happens every 5 minutes. Don't worry, we'll keep your store, as it were, the Teespring, where you have your own store in that division. We'll keep that fresh and up to date so it continues to sell for you. Every part of the design you need is done for you at our expense and given to you in this program. Second, we will show you where the stores are that you get free accounts at to have your print-on-demand merchandise listed for sale. I said already, I'll repeat it. There's no listing fee. So by putting something up, there's no cost to do that, okay? So again, no need to purchase the thing in advance. No need to ship it and store at warehouses. I've done that game. You can make money at it, but it is a whole nother level of complexity and pain in your rear end than it is now that we're in the modern age to use this kind of print-on-demand technology. These are the places and the sites that we know have buyers on them already. We're going to give all of them to you, access to everything that we know that we're using that works in this program. So this solves the biggest obstacle. So people tell me, oh, Tom, I tried something like that years ago, it didn't work. No. This solves the biggest obstacle most people ever have for making money online. You don't have to start a business, build a website, attract buyers, process credit cards, print products, or ship them out yourself. If you try to do all those things, no wonder maybe you didn't succeed as wildly as you thought you'd like to. It is all done for you, print on demand in this program, okay? Which you can set at whatever you want, and they handle all of the grunt work, okay? So you don't need all the complexity that you did in the past. It's all done for you. Sites like Teespring take small portions of the sale price of each item, which you can set the price at whatever you want. That's another thing that's beautiful. Obviously, you look at your contemporaries and you see what are the other similar items selling for, but literally, people will pay more for a slogan that is more clever on your t-shirt or your coffee mug than the one sitting next to it. So that is the name of the game, and I blush to say this, but we are experts in figuring out those trends, seeing those fads, and getting those kinds of product designs out in a timely manner so that they make money for everybody involved. Okay, so you just own the business. Okay, people have already been in contact with our company. Tom, what do I do? How do I do? Are you sure I can do that? Okay, in this process, print on demand, I think you can see pretty clearly, okay, they handle all the grunt work. Who's they? Teespring. We make the designs. Who are we? We're experts and leaders in this kind of development industry. You have the job of being the owner of the business. We provide the designs and make you the majority of the money that's processed through the sales of this merchandise on these Teespring websites and the other websites that I'll release to those of you who join this program. And my staff, as I've mentioned it several times, I think it's worth repeating, my staff can load the designs for you into the store so you're total hands-free and don't need to learn any technical stuff unless you want to. Hey, knock yourself out. If you like to learn some extra principles, we've got obviously printed instructions on all this stuff. We even have some tutorial videos on how you do these things behind the scenes. But for the majority of the people, those of you who are like me, I have enough on my plate already. You probably do as well. We've got the people already sitting around to some degree, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for an assignment from me. I've already paid their salary. They're already on my payroll. They're already fully trained. They just need probably a few extra hours of work each week to make them as productive as they can possibly be. So you're helping me to keep them engaged by enrolling in this program and letting me assign your business tasks to them on top of the things that I'm already giving them that are projects for them to do for me. That brings me to the third and final thing that you get in this program, okay? You get a project manager from my staff who have already paid the salary for to do the work needed to get your business off the ground and then keep it running. Your project manager can tell you by phone or email anything that you want to know about how to maximize your business, and they will do all the design loading for you. So the designs are already made. That's another department. They provide them then to your project manager. He's got a full library of all the graphic art, of all the things that get slided, drag and drop and slid over into the Teespring site that go on any shape or design, a t-shirt, hoodie, mug, you name it. So they'll drag and drop every t-shirt design you need from our digital library into a Teespring account that's created in your name, and when sales are made, earns you money, right? Then on each sale made of any of the items that I've described, hoodies, t-shirts, pens, mugs, towel, beach towels that have the cool stuff on them, you will see the profit from each sale drop into your bank account. And this is processed on a regular daily basis. This works day after day and makes you more and more money as more buyers find your cool merchandise that you will have for sale as a print-on-demand business owner. And the place that you get access to them, I'm going to give this call out now before I get through some more of my slides. I know people are very intrigued and interested in this. You can enroll for this print-on-demand program at our website, www.bestcashflowoffer.com. Don't worry, I've got it written on my board, but I know some people like to get a head start. So you can enroll in this program. You're going to be so delighted in this. You can enroll in this program at our website, bestcashflowoffer.com. And I'll give that, as I said, a call out on the board. So why? I do live events. I talk to people on the phone. I have friends who are cross-industry related. I know what people say. I know what people's the lizard brain, whatever the cortex is. I know that there's questions, there's comment and running dialogue going on there. Sometimes people think, hear, or even say, why? Why are you offering this opportunity to use my designs and my knowledge if it works so great, Tom? Why don't I hog all the profits for myself is probably what some people think and wonder when it comes to that kind of thing. Well, as it's spelled out here, I do use most of the designs in my own separate stores, and they made me good money. So yes, I know this works because I am doing it. I'm an actively involved participant in this kind of merchandise sale. So for certain, I know that it works and it is lucrative to me and those of us that are using it. But I can't corner the entire market, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. On the internet, it is impossible to sweep all the potential buyers up in your net, no matter how you would want to do it. And I don't even think that's the right way anyway. So why not provide what I know works to our members who've supported me for all these years? That's what this is. We're an education company. You understand that? That's what my company does. For 18 years now, we provide low-cost business training on many subjects like this. We can show you what works and how to do it because it has worked for us. That's the beauty. If it works so good, why don't you do it? We do it. And because it works so well, we can make it available to you. And there's no skin off of our nose. It doesn't impact or change our participation using the same technology, the same designs, the same sites, the same understanding. It's a big enough pool for everybody to swim in, as the saying goes. And my large staff, who's on my salary, is always sitting around for a few extra hours each week doing nothing. I am certain of that fact when they run out of my projects to do. So why not have them work for you at something that they're already good at to keep busy, since I'm already paying them for their time? So that gives me the opportunity to plug you and your business needs into a system that's already running, already been paid for. The people are already there. They're killing time. They're not doing a full 40 hours a week worth of work. I can get them up to that point, pardon me, by assigning your business tasks on top of the things that they're already doing for me. So I have the people, I have the designs, and I like to help people who are our members. Plus, I get more referrals, make more sales, and have happier clients when I show people exactly what I do to make money. So it is a win-win-win, as the saying goes, right? And there's one more important reason that I want to help you succeed at this and make money. I can give you access to my own business courses and products to offer to your buyers as add-ons, or what the industry calls upsells. Have you ever heard that term? Upsells, right? This lets you make a lot of extra money that you otherwise would, and it helps me find more and more members. Again, that's a win-win for everybody. So this is my opportunity to strengthen and build my brand image in my business by helping you make money. And you're a participant in our education company, which is what we do, training our members, supporting our members anyway. So it completes the entire circle. So this big extra bonus, pardon me, that I'll give you when you enroll in this program is how to offer profitable upsells to other additional items to your buyers after they buy your print-on-demand merchandise. So that's not the only sale. That's not the last sale that you will make to many of these people. They are interested, they are desiring, they are hungry for more and more recommendations of products, services, and merchandise from someone like you who they like the mug they just bought from you. They like the t-shirt or the hoodie that they just got from you. They will be more apt to listen to your next recommendation when they've had that positive experience. That's why you can make really good money, not just off t-shirts, but from the entire catalog collection of all the business products that I have for you to resell. I've been in this industry for 18 years. Obviously, we have a lot of best-selling products and courses and services that are available. I can plug you in to the entire system, benefits you, benefits me, benefits the end user who is looking for, wants, and needs the kind of results that come from those business products. So I'll supply you with all those kinds of business programs so that you make money more and more and more, and so you help me attract new customers. That's what this entire, business ecosystem is about. That's another one of the reasons why I'm willing to help you succeed, because it helps everybody. I know people who've made this print-on-demand program a great retirement business because it can just keep going, making sales with each new design loaded in the store, and any funny current event can be turned into a design like my staff will do for you, and people buy that pop culture stuff or those political sayings like crazy when they're offered on print on demand inside your store, whether it be on a water bottle, a mug, a t-shirt, you name it. They are buyers in huge, ever-increasing quantities of those kind of things. And again, where you can get enrolled in this program is this website listed. Let me explain this really clearly for you, okay? Here is how you can get started doing this. The way you order this program just depends on what platform you're watching it on. So obviously, there's a lot of different ways now for people to watch and consume and participate in content. So depending on what platform you're streaming, as the saying goes, watching this program on, that will dictate what the easiest way is for you to enroll and order your own access to this program. You can click the link if you're on YouTube that is either beside or below the video screen. So those who are consuming this content on YouTube or watching this show on YouTube, you click the order link that's beside or below the video screen, okay? Or for the many, many of you that are directly watching my Zoom channel, you just type in the website to access the program. So go ahead, knock yourself out. Go in your browser and type in www.bestcashflowoffer.com and that will get you directly there. But if you're on a different service, different streaming platform, you can just hit the click link. You don't have to type anything. But for many of you, the only easy way to access the program will be to type in your browser bestcashflowoffer.com. This print-on-demand business setup allows you to trade pennies for 2,000% profit margins utilizing this merchandise model. Its success is built in to this system. But more than just the numbers, here's why I think that you should do this right now before the midnight deadline passes and you lose out. I don't want you. If this is something you can see yourself using, I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. So here's my final thoughts on this. Emotions are often good as a powerful motivator. Every good decision I've ever made was probably based on emotion rather than just cold calculating logic like what's the bottom. There has to be some humanity in these decisions that we make for them to turn out really good for you. So take a minute to think about how it will make you feel when you wake up and go look every morning at your bank account and you see the direct deposit amounts that can come in day after day after day from the sales of your own print-on-demand merchandise that we load up for you and rotate fresh content every single month. $7,250 a month is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, we call this small business, but it really adds up to a substantial lifestyle change for a lot of people, and can make the difference between a happy retirement and a barely getting by retirement for a lot of us. As inflation climbs ever higher and higher, things get crazier and crazier with the price of everything. And this program is, I'm happy to say, reduced in price today only until the midnight deadline as a thank you to our members. What is this program worth? I think you've seen everything clearly, point by point, step by step that I've showed you that's included in this. You're getting 6 months of full access to everything included when you enroll by the midnight deadline. And you're not going to have to pay. Let me break it down for you, okay? I can show you another how-to kit that has no personal assistance provided like we do, okay? It's out there, and it costs over $1,000. $1,000 just for the designs and the templates when sold separately. So that kind of do-it-yourself program exists for $1,000. Our print-on-demand program in the past has retailed at full price for around $600. I'm sure you've seen that website. But today, you can have full access to everything described for 6 months, okay, of our assistance and profit for a small percentage of what this has sold for in the past. When you go to the secure checkout page, you will see a one-time price that is far less than $1,000 or even $600. That is beautiful. And where do you get it? At the website, www.bestcashflowoffer.com. So if you're on Zoom, which many of you are, you type in your browser, bestcashflowoffer.com. If you're on YouTube, streaming that way, you can click the order link for simplicity right beside the video screen or even below the screen in the description. So however you come to these live broadcasts and consume this great content and get an opportunity to enroll in a really life-changing program, go now by whatever means necessary. Type it in your browser if that's the way to get there. Go to www.bestcashflowoffer.com. Bestcashflowoffer.com. Okay, I've gone a few minutes over my allotted time. I am just about finished. Okay, and obviously, as with all of our programs, that's the reason why we've been around for 18 years, it's fully money-back guaranteed to assure your total satisfaction at the performance we give you. So join right now before today's midnight deadline is passed and this program totally sells out, which it will. You will love becoming a print-on-demand business owner, and I'm sure you will come back again and again looking for ways to expand this great source of income. And believe you me, I have ideas, I have ways that we can really maximize and amplify this, and all of that will be included for you in this program. In this print-on-demand cash advancement program that you can get only until the midnight deadline for a substantial discount with all the bonuses that I mentioned, go to www.bestcashflowoffer.com. We make all the designs. You don't have to. We load them all for you. You don't have to figure it. It's not that complicated. It's a little time consuming. You can do it, but we will provide that time saving, headache saving service as part of the enrollment in this program. We give you something to upsell. That's what I said earlier. This is one of the great add-ons that most other people never have access to. You help me, I help you. The circle is complete. Teespring prints and ships all the merchandise. So no longer do you have to track or pay or store all of that kind of stuff. It doesn't even exist until the customer gives you the money. You get the money, then it comes into existence and Teespring ships it out. That way you make the largest profit possible, and then you rinse and repeat. And we can do it over and over and over again with more different kinds of designs on bottles and mugs and towels and shirts and hoodie jackets and you name it. We're just scratching the surface here. Okay, we're out of time for the time allotment that we had. But you can see this opens you up to an amazing possibility of a world that some people really didn't even know exists. It exists, it's real, it's available to you, plug and play. You can make money from this. Our experience has proven that, and our years of helping people like members, viewers, and customers like you is going to assure that you're going to get the kind of performance from this that you want, whatever your financial goals happen to be. Go to the website, www.bestcashflowoffer.com, bestcashflowoffer.com, and take advantage of this amazing opportunity before the midnight deadline, before it's gone, before it's sold out, and you no longer have the great discount, the fantastic opportunity, all the additional bonuses that never are added, are usually always sold separately, inclusive in this entire Done For You program. Thank you so much for taking your valuable time to be here. I will look forward to talking to all of you again very soon. Make sure you get into the website and make your enrollment before the midnight deadline so that we can help you do some incredible things as a new print-on-demand business owner. Go to the site, bestcashflowoffer.com, or if you're on the appropriate platform, click the order link right beside the screen. That's it. Take care, everybody. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.